Hello, hello. Happy Friday to everyone. Welcome to Headmaster's Homeroom. I'm Lady Hamilton. I'm so excited to see everybody here tonight. Welcome to Art Night. That's right. I love our art nights, don't we? Just taking a few hours away from all the hustle and bustle of the world, right? And just stepping down and sitting there geeking out on some amazing artwork from these amazing individuals from all over the world. I'm so excited because I have an amazing group called Artist Corner. Not only do I have it on Truth, I have it on X, and I am currently thinking about moving and expanding us to even further because we are just getting more and more artists every single day. And I absolutely love it. So let's say hello to our wonderful guests. Hello, everybody over there on Rumble. I see we got quite a few of you guys over there. Welcome. I've got Frosty Can Diego, Leonis, and JJ already showing up. Hello to everybody over there on Pills, right? Awesome. Nice guys sharing out the memes. Hello to everybody over there on YouTube. Hey, Nancy. Frosty and JJ's over there too. And hello to everybody on X. Well, you guys, do me a favor. Let's hit these buttons, right? This really helps to show out your likes. Please give me a follow and share out our show because I really would love for the people and the guests that are on my show to get more awareness, and that is because of you guys. So thank you so much for doing that. And we absolutely love it when you guys support the show. So we take that in rants, cash apps, pills, tips, and more. Subscribe to the show, all these kind of great ways to help support the show as we do 5 shows here a week, everything from health and healing to a wonderful worldview, Thursday through Monday at 7 p.m. So I hope everybody is doing great. Let me know how you guys are doing over there. Chantel over there on YouTube as well. Welcome. It's so nice to see everybody here tonight. Well, we are waiting for our guests to show up here. You hit them all. That's right. Hey, Cass. Hey, Try. Nice to see you guys. I am just double checking here. He says he's on, but he's not on. Okay, give me 1 second, guys, to make sure that he says he's on. Let's send him the link again so that he can get on the right one. We love our guest tonight. I am so excited to have him here with us, and I know that he'll be joining us real shortly. So, you guys, I guess we can talk about the amazing, wonderful Artist Corner. If you guys aren't a part of this, this is our wonderful logo. You guys, whether you're an artist or you're an art lover, you definitely need to join this group. I highlight an artist every single day. These are the places you can find us so far. We're on Truth and we're on X, and I love to highlight every single day. And then the artist of the week we celebrate on Saturdays here on our show, but that really is up to you guys. So this is why it's a great thing to join the Artist Corner, whether you are an art lover or not, because those likes, shares, and comments all get tallied up, and that is how we select our artist of the week. So whether you are a painter, a sculptor, photographer, embroiderer, a woodworker, or more, we love to see you in the corner. So make sure you guys are checking out that awesome group. All right. So we are just checking on our wonderful guest and making sure that he is able to jump in just fine. All right. So while we are waiting, let's see how you guys are doing. Everybody having a beautiful Friday? Let me know in the chat. I'd love to see so many of you wonderful people joining here, saying hello. So nice to have many of you guys here that are part of the wonderful Artist Corner group. That is so important. Let's see. Just making sure we're not having any difficulties here. All right. Well, you know what we can do? We can sit here and look at some amazing affiliates here, because I'll tell you what, I love these people and they are amazing. If you guys all know them, I know you guys know them, but we love to support our people here so much. So if you guys want some amazing products that are chemical free and you don't know about the goat farm, they have been on this show, and this young man is absolutely amazing. I've got to bug them to come back on the show, but you guys love getting chemical free and stepping away from that world like I do. Check out this amazing ad and wonderful organization called the Goat Farm.
Not only supporting locals, but living chemical free. I mean, it's just been years and decades of poison in our systems, and it's from internal to external, everyone.
Not all goat milk soap is equal. Some goat milk soap makers use powdered goat milk, which is inferior to raw goat milk. It has less enzymes and nutrients due to being pasteurized under high heat and vacuum sealed for long storage life. At the Goat Farm, we use our only own fresh, raw goat milk in our soaps and never skimp out on the amount. This ensures for the best bars of goat milk soap available. The benefits of real, raw goat milk is wonderful for the skin because it has the same pH balance as skin of humans. It doesn't strip away the pH or disturb the skin's natural biome. It has vitamin D, which is essential to skin growth, vitamin C to produce and promote skin collagen, vitamin E to repair and renew damaged skin tissue, vitamin B6 and B12 help with acne and uneven skin tone.
We have a lot of the products. I think we have well over 100 products on our website.
Yes.
All right. I was just double checking on our guest and I am not hearing from him. Hopefully he's having, I don't know if he's having issues. Everybody say your prayers because he is actually our prayer warrior. And I'll tell you what, he might need those right now. I was seeing, hey, Cass, she's had a wonderful, blessed day so far. Frosty says he's having a great day. I know Nancy over there on YouTube is having a great day so much, right? It's so exciting to have that, you guys. I'm glad to hear it, right? It's just been really lovely out there. And so I'm excited that you guys, and yeah, thank you, Nancy, just reminding everybody to hit those buttons all across the channels, whether you're on X, Rumble, Pilled, or YouTube. I appreciate that so much. All righty. So, okay. I'm always been, I don't know what's going on lately, but I'll tell you what, we've had some kind of issues. Everybody pray for some internet, amazing things, because I don't know what's going on, but we've had it kind of going lately, so everybody can see me just fine, right? We can always play some great music to get us in the mood while we're waiting too. Another wonderful Artist Corner family member. We love them so much. My Troubled Days. Can't wait for album number 4 to hit. And we have a great song from them that can just get us our feet tapping, our fingers snapping. And so while we're waiting, we can listen to an amazing song that I guarantee you guys will absolutely love. So let's put it up while we're waiting and get ourselves in a happy, happy mood. So this song is called This One's For You.
Demanding, always fair, a lending hand, you always grant. I always know who's got my back. This one's for you. A certain smile, well, it reminds, of a distant time, sitting around, laughing with you. I miss you more than I thought I do. This one's for you. This one's for you, and all that you do when I look
All right, everyone. That was our little interlude. Our guest is here. We're so excited to welcome here. But that song was this one's from you, from our wonderful Artist Corner musicians, right? One of our Artist Corner musicians. We love them so much. That was My Troubled Days. And thank you so much for letting us play your music. All right, everyone. Mando is here. I'm so excited. He's made it. All right, you guys ready for an amazing art night? I promise you it will be. We are welcoming back our guest, Steve Harry. He is also known as Mando Steve. We love him so much. A husband, father, Christian, and a U.S. Army veteran whose passion for woodworking has grown into a meaningful creative mission. Steve is the founder of Caffeinated Squirrel Design and the craftsman behind the popular Mando Mugs, beautifully handcrafted wooden mugs that blend craftsmanship, fandom, and faith. We are excited because he's got more than 8 years of woodworking experience, including building custom cabinets. With his 2-person team, his creativity extends far beyond mugs. From hidden compartment shelves to custom furniture, he enjoys bringing his imagination and his ideas to life. So everyone, please welcome my dear guest, Mando Steve.
Yay!
Right? Oh my God. I love it. There you are.
Now
there
I
you
can
are.
hear you
Everybody's
better.
so happy to see you. Can you hear us okay?
I can. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
Here,
So
let me
excited.
pull my hair off. Now I can even hear you better.
We're so excited to see you. Welcome to the show, my good friend. Welcome back, I should say, right?
Yes, ma'am. I am happy and thrilled to be back. I love your shows. Your shows are just absolutely awesome. I love it. You've done something new to your hair.
Maybe, yeah. I grown it out, cut it out, and cut it. Well, actually, I haven't cut it. My wonderful husband cuts my hair. He does my hair, guys. So I praise to the.
Ooh.
That's my wonderful husband. Isn't that awesome? But no, I went through a spout of, all kinds of things, and I was losing my hair. And so it's just growing back quite nicely. But thank you so much. I am excited. You guys, he's got some new things to show us tonight. But you know what? We are streaming on way more channels than the last time you were here. So some people might not know about you. So tell them about your little journey, please.
From the kitchen to here, or how I got started doing the mud thing?
Yeah, kind of, a little bit about your journey and a little bit about how you got into the mug thing, because you started doing that for about 8 years, but sure. Anything you want to say, my friend.
Let's see. I've been building cabinets a little bit over 8 years. I worked for Paul Barker. He is a master cabinet maker. He is an absolute genius at cabinetry, and he can visualize things that you just, he sees it like in such a way that is just amazing, that he can take it from his brain and put it onto a wall. It's really awesome. I started doing the mug thing, let's see, 3 years, I think now. My friend Daniel Huff had shoulder surgery, and he was laid up down there in Florida. Actually, Florida would be that way. And I thought, I'm going to make him a mug. And I had actually made a small one years and years ago. And so I made a larger mug with all the tools and equipment that I certainly have. And I made him a mug and sent it to him. And he posted it on True Social, and everybody seemed to love it. And it's exploded. And I have a website that's there somewhere. I'm sure you have access to, and I have a price on the website. But for the most part, I've trusted God with this. And God has never failed me. And he's always been very good to me. So what I usually do is just ask for shipping plus a love offering. And God blesses me every time. He's never let me down.
That is awesome. I do not have your website up here. Tell me what it is, and I'll get it right now. Is it Caffeinated Squirrel?
Yeah, I think it's the Caffeinated Squirrel Designs.
Okay.
Candy, who is watching currently, Candy Diego, she is watching right now from her home in somewhere in the United States of America. And she actually helped me set the thing up. She'll probably type the website to you in a second or two and say, no, this is Steve. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, she's real good at keeping me on track there. Bless her heart.
Right. I love it. She says, hang on, I'll get the URL. That's what she says, right? And I think I have it. I'm not sure. I see the squirrel, and I think I have that, everyone. So let me just look at that. So customer orders, it tells me it goes back to the site. There we go. Yeah, I found it. So, okay, cool. Awesome. I'm going to drop that into the permanent chats, everyone, so you guys can see that as well. Here, let me do that, because that's the only thing I think I've missed on where they can find you. There we go. We got that all set.
Right
My
here.
friend.
I'm right here. I'm not over there. I'm right here. I even dolled up this evening for you guys. I brushed my teeth even, put some stinkum on. Oh, yeah, I went all out.
Even though no one can smell you. Right.
What?
I do the same thing, though. Right. I don't know. Maybe just the people around you. We don't have smell-o-vision yet. Oh, maybe sometime in the near future. But we're really happy that you dolled it all up for the show. It's really important that, you know, you look nice and smell nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Armpit deodorant. You know, they make that now. Have you seen that?
What?
Mando deodorant.
I'm a little. No, that brand.
Yes. Yeah, that's the brand. Mando.
No.
Mando, just like I say my name, Mando, and it's deodorant stick. And I'm like, what?
You are so right. Oh my gosh. So do you buy it?
No, I don't have any. No. I'm my own deodorant stick. I don't need any of that.
And it's 72 hours to whole body odor. I just had to look that up, guys. That is a real thing.
Yes. Yep. Mando for all your deodorant needs right there.
You should get, you know, I always complain whenever I see something Hamilton. I'm like, so how come I'm not getting, you know, my share of that? You should go and say, that's my name. Right? Yeah. Why am I not getting royalties off that deodorant? Right?
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised that Disney hasn't said something to somebody over there about that. Right. Because of the Mandalorian, you know. Mando. Yeah. Bless them.
It's the helmet as you walk in. I'm telling you, they just don't see us, and they don't, you know, they're like, hey, you know, I obviously don't think they need to pay royalties with people with those names, but you know, I'm telling you, that needs to change. Right?
I agree.
I love it.
I agree.
Tell the story tell the story of the whole thing about Mando and why you even you know, have that name and love that the Mandalorian.
Well, I've always been a Star Wars fan ever since 1977 when the first one came out. Yes, I'm that old.
Yeah.
I've watched all of them. I own all of them. I have them on VHS extended, director's cut, not Blu-ray, DVD extended edition. I have all of that. I'm a weirdo like that. And I loved Star Wars. And when they came out with the Mandalorian series, I was like, Boba Fett on steroids. Yes. Fun fact, they do call him Mando in the series, so that's part of my nickname, Mando. But fun fact, in the series, when you see Mando walking, especially like across the desert, and they're shooting a scene of him walking, that gait that he has is the gait that John Wayne had from the old Westerns. And they actually are using John Wayne's grandson in armor to do that because he's the only one that could walk that way.
Wow, I did not know that. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing what they do. Right? Yeah, you are. And you guys, and I saw that you guys put this here too. I love your little commercials too. You know, that's one of the things too. Not only is he an amazing prayer warrior, but he's always got these good night little videos and these good morning little videos and maybe even more. But, you know, you have really adopted the squirrel as your icon. So tell everybody what that is all about.
Well, my squirrel is somewhere around here, and he's like, who knows? Oh, he's over there on the American flag. It has a lot to do with, you saw that. Did you notice that distraction thing there? It's called ADHD. Yes. So that cartoon where the squirrel's easily distracted in the movie Up and the dog goes squirrel. Yeah, they
Right.
have nothing on me. Yeah, I can have 10 conversations while we're doing this right now.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And so
Hey,
you're
your
like,
team's
that's
awesome.
my icon. That's my guy. I relate to that. Right. And
Yep.
he loves the same thing you love. You love yourself some peanut butter. If you guys do
Oh,
not know this, love peanut butter. I just did an episode not a few months back where I taught everybody how to make their own. I kid you not. I was thinking about you.
peanut butter rocks. It is awesome. It's filled with protein. It's great. I got a friend of mine that thinks it's too much loaded with like salt or calories and fat, which, you know, the oil, it has a fat to it, of course. But peanut butter is a great source of protein. You can buy it powdered and mix it with water and make your own peanut butter that way. Or you can just go to the store and buy it like I do.
Right. No, I roasted the
My
peanuts.
spirit animal.
Ground
Thank you,
up,
San Diego.
I put honey in it, and I made myself, because all you got to
Oh,
do
yes.
is add a little bit of oil. But honey was the main thing, and the peanuts, and I just literally blended that thing into absolute heaven. And then for my husband, I make him peanut butter cups because he loves the peanut butter and chocolate mix. And so,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
he's not complaining.
Mm. Oh,
Right?
I've got a snack for you now. Are you ready?
Okay.
You sitting down? Okay. I do this every night. And when I don't get my graham crackers, I'm in withdrawal. So I take graham crackers and I take my crunchy peanut butter and I layer them between 3 graham crackers. And when I want to go extra special, I'll put a little bit of Nutella, hazelnut in there too. And then you sandwich that for a triple like a Dagwood. Dunk that in some chocolate milk. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you eat those for me, my friend. I can't eat any chemical food, so I'm out. You eat those for me. You do a double portion for me.
I'll volunteer as tribute.
Don't volunteer as tribute. That's a horrible saying.
Volunteer as tribute. Ooh, pick me, pick me.
I do not want to be in any Hunger Games. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you can have those for me. I will let you have that. But it sounds good. I'm sure you guys probably agree. This is where you need to follow him. If you are not following him yet, I'm sure you might, because a lot of the people over here in the audience already are. And thank you guys so much for that. Don't we love it? Because one of the things before we get started here is his specialness and his group of prayer warriors. So if you guys are part of that group and you're watching tonight, I just want to say how thankful I am, because I asked him every night to put this in the artist corner, because we all need prayer and we don't know what's going on. You know, God always knows what's going on, but we don't always necessarily know what's going on. And it doesn't have to even be in specifics, just like, hey, I need prayer about this and that. And he's always on it. And then he, you know, shouts it out to his prayer warriors. And I believe in that. So I just want to say a huge thank you to you and your wonderful group of prayer warriors, because that really does mean a whole lot to me.
They are awesome, and I have to. I'm gonna throw a little segue in there on that. I started on Truth Social in February of 2022, and that was my first foray outside of Facebook, which I was on, like when dinosaurs were on the earth, and I got off that when dinosaurs left the earth, and I wanted to be on Truth Social because it was Trump's, basically. And so I got on it, and I didn't know anybody, hadn't, you know, and I'm just browsing, chatting, get at trains, whatever the, you know. And I talked to God one day. I said, Lord, how do I meet these people? How do I connect? What can I do to minister to them? And clear as a bell. Now, I'm not one of these people that God speaks to me audibly. It's never happened. I'd probably have a heart attack if he did. I just get an impression, so to speak. And clear as a bell, I got the impression, the words, pray for them. So I started in 2022 just doing nightly prayer requests that I would post, that I'm willing to pray for you. And
that's right.
It's just exploded. And I take zero credit for it. It's not me. It's all God. God wants people to be praying. He wants people to be ministering. And he wants us to pray for so many people out there that are lost and hurting.
Right. right? And it's amazing how we all get our own pathways. Because I have a beautiful gift that was given to me, and I always say it live on Sundays. And I even turned it into a video. It's called the Be Blessed Prayer. But I've included that into my daily prayers because I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's going on with you guys, but like God does. So it's a wonderful thing. But my thing, I kept hearing community. And we kind of have the same thing because here I built the artist corner. I, have the show. I didn't want to have the show. I was like, what? Maybe online. He's like, you got to tell your story. You got to tell your story of healing and build this community, and you can do this through the amazing talents that I have given people. And I'm like, all right. So yeah, the same thing when I started there. I'm like, okay, let's start artist corner. And I remember really being like, 10 people. Now we're 600 something. I'm like, all right, it's not for me. It's, it's to build and do what you've asked us to do. Isn't that awesome?
I love watching how God does things
it.
and takes the little stuff and he just goes boom. You never can discount what God can do with what we ask for with him. And then he'll take our willingness, our heart, our willing heart, and just boom, goes. Absolutely goes. Somebody posted something about chocolate there and I missed that.
No, okay, sorry. That's my fault. Okay, that was my episode where I taught people how to make your own chocolate and your own peanut butter. So if you want to check that out, that was episode 263, JJ. That was a while ago. Wow. Holy cow.
Wow.
Time's flying. That's amazing. But yeah, because, I do everything myself. I make everything myself because of these chemicals. I mean, every time we turn around, I just saw another thing about the chocolate, from this place that's being made with so many chemicals and things like that. And that's literally what took me down. I mean, it gave me a massive paralyzation in my body. So now I make everything from scratch and teach others how to do that on Sundays. So if you guys want to know about that.
That's awesome. I'm looking into getting a brown cow for my backyard so I can get my chocolate milk because they only come from brown cows.
You might need my chocolate recipe. I'm just saying. You might need that. But yeah, I do agree that you need to, either shop local, guys. I have a dealer like I do, my little food cartel dealer. I love him. He is my amazing beef guy. But yeah. All right, let's show everybody your new collections. Yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. And yes, I know one. Many of us do, but you know what? It is time to look at some more. Oh my gosh, and he gets to tell us about each one of these. So before we get into these, before you tell us these, kind of what inspired this idea of putting these together? Did you draw it out? Was it something that came up in your head and you kind of fiddled with it? How did this all come about?
Well, it goes back to Huff because he was sick. He was out with shoulder surgery. So I went and said, okay, because the very first mug I did years ago, I loved Lord of the Rings and I loved the mugs they had, like the big wooden mugs. So I made one, but I didn't have all the tools I had now because I wasn't building cabinets. So I made it out of a Dremel tool, if you can believe that.
That would take a while.
Oh, it did. It took well over a week or so to do that because that was some work. And it's small. It has a wooden handle. It's nice and everything. But I thought I've got access to the real stuff now, saws and everything. So I made Huff a mug. And I mailed it to him to help, cheer him up and all. And I put the Marine Corps emblem on it. And on the bottom of every one of my mugs, I'll probably hold this upside down.
So, yes, I have that at the very end to show everybody, but tell everybody.
10:9 through 10 is on the bottom of every mug.
Right.
And
tell everyone what that is.
If you believe with your heart and confess with your mouth that Christ is Lord, you will be saved. For it is by belief that you are saved.
Right. It's awesome.
Or I guess I
love
could add
guys.
the rest of that, but I'd have to go back and look it up and get the exact everything in it for both scriptures. But that's the gist of what it says right there. Believe with your heart and confess with your mouth. Do I make a mug large enough to put a mason jar in? I make mugs big enough you can put kittens in.
I know. I should have had my husband's right here because mine's more of a, Chris is more of a, what he calls a girl one. But this thing is like a picture size, and you make pictures, actual pictures as well, guys. So yes, Cass, he sure does. They're awesome.
I've got videos on and I can send you the link. I could even do it while I'm on this.
Okay.
I think I've sent it to you before of all the pictures of all my mugs.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I made a mug for a friend of mine that was Special Forces, and sent it to him. He lives in Washington, and he did a video for me, just demonstrating it. He poured a whole pot of coffee into the mug, and it had room to spare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! Good
That's
job.
right. That's
Yep.
why we really love it, because when my husband being a nurse, and so when we got his, he had the really, really big one, because he's like, oh my gosh, I can't put like a whole entire pot of coffee in here.
Yes.
Keep him
Yes.
awake as he's working
Yes.
graveyard. It's true.
I can confirm or deny nothing, and I just sent you the link on Truth.
Okay,
that
now I gotta look it up. Okay.
you can
Go ahead.
fit an entire pint of ice cream, an entire can of whipped cream, an entire container of Hershey's chocolate syrup into a mug.
Right. Okay.
I have
So
practical experience in that.
Okay, you sent me your website, and I'm looking at, like, which one do you want me to show?
Well,
that's a good one with the picture.
The very first
Okay,
one
hold on.
is the one I made Huff.
Okay.
That wooden
So this
one with
one,
black leather.
sorry.
You're
This
fine.
one?
Yeah. That's the very first one I made. That one I made for Huff.
Nice. Isn't that awesome, everyone? Really, really beautiful. I wanted to show you this. There's one, watch your eyes, guys. Sorry, I'm not scrolling, but just so you can kind of get an idea of how big they are. Look at, compared to them, how big these mugs can get.
You can probably put a
Right?
head in them. I mean, if you're a headhunter, I'm just saying.
Right? Look at how big
Like,
these are. I mean, they
look at this
are
one.
really awesome.
Yeah.
Right? I love that. Just
See?
so amazing. Oh, there's another great one. See, like, look at how big they are. So everyone can get kind
how
of an
many people know
actual.
him? He's famous.
How many people know them? Who is that?
the
I don't know.
American Sheriff.
Okay.
I follow him
Awesome.
on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he lives in Arizona and actually ran for political office.
Oh, okay. And I'm trying to think of who that is as well too. And
Jeff Lamb. Jeff Lamb.
I mean, the chat. Okay,
Yes.
Lamb. Right?
Jeff Lamb.
There we go. Right? Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, you guys, he has a whole new collection here. This is
Mark Lamb, not Jeff. My bad.
Mark
Lamb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sheriff Lamb. See, I knew you guys would know in the chats. I'm not in Arizona anymore, so I don't even know. I'm like, okay, I've got to worry about my own state, which is crazy. So I'm in Virginia. It's gone pretty crazy. So
I saw that. Yes.
All right. That's a whole other story. So you're excited because
there?
Yeah.
That is white oak, and I absolutely love this mug.
Look at how big they are.
Oh, this is not stained. I'm going to do some stained white oak. Apparently, right now in the cabinet industry, everybody is doing white oak, and they're staining it. And I wanted it burned, so I burned the wood grain so you could see the wood grain, and it is just. I mean, I just love this mug. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Right.
So I made it with its partner, a his and hers, if they wanted it like that, a his and hers mug.
Right.
This is one more like your size.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But it's like you could.
That's right.
I mean, if somebody wants it individually, I'll sell them individually, but that can be a his and hers.
Right. I have close-ups here, but you've added something new to some of these, because some of them we've wood burned inside of them, but these rings are new. I mean, Mando, I've not seen this before with these beautiful silver rings. So, I mean, that's why I love these things, because they're all custom designed and they're individual. I mean, I'm sure they can reach out and say, I like this one. Can you make me something similar? Because I know, having a nurse husband and a retired Navy father, both have mugs, and they were individualized for that specific, person. But tell me about these rings.
It's interesting. I just like different things. I mean, sometimes, I'll do leather wraps. I've got tons of that stuff to work with too. And I'll do a braided cord. I don't have one of those, but I've got one with a jute that I sent you a picture of. But the metal braids, right. I like them. Funny fact, let's do another trivia thing. Fun fact. It's trim that I get on Amazon. It's just regular. It's got a sticky back. You peel it off and you put it on the wall and you run it down to cover a seam. It's trim.
Wow.
But
that is crazy.
Hot glue that on, seal it. Yeah.
They were wondering if these were clasp rings. No, obviously not.
Not clasps, but they are. It's got to stop where the handle is.
See, nice, absolutely beautiful. Man, I love it. I love it. You know what else? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say we'll probably get to it. The one with the new handles that I got.
Right. And yeah, we'll get to that too. But this is something else, because this one you can kind of see a little bit better. But each mug has an individual handle to them. And from what we've seen before, I don't know where you get them or what inspire. I do know where you kind of get some of them. But what inspires you to pick out, different handles and go, this mug needs this handle? Is there something that just says, okay, these two go together?
The force.
The force.
Definitely the force. Yep, I use the force. Yoda and the squirrel help me. Yep, I use the force pretty much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that is they're just awesome.
I just look at them and then I, look at the color and then I look at the handles and the size and stuff. Sometimes the size of the mug dictates what the handle is going to be, because some handles are taller than, that will fit the mug.
They've got to be able to hold that mug. That makes total sense there.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. And this is together, guys. Go ahead.
No, I just find handles that I look at, and I get my handles at Hobby Lobby. Now, sometimes I order from Amazon if I want something really, like I've bought twisted wrought iron before. And those are pretty. I have one sitting right over there that I can show you in a minute when you want. The force be with you. Yes. Live long and prosper.
That's right.
I love that.
I'm about that.
That's it right there. Yeah. I have a wrought iron handle on that one right over there, and that's we'll talk about that one in a minute. But I get most of mine from you're welcome, Candy. Hobby Lobby. I go in and they have all these decorative, what they call handles or drawer pulls and stuff like that, and I just look through them and I find different ones and stuff, and they look interesting, and I'll get them. And I have different material that I use, and in fact, I saw at the last trip to Hobby Lobby, they have some very thick leather, and I've got some. When the trees fell from the hurricane a couple of years ago, I've got some wood sitting out there that's dried out. That's it. Oh, look at that baby. Oh my gosh, look at that baby. Sorry, squirrel. I'm going to put a leather handle on the mug when I get it. Yes. It's
nice.
It's going to be really interesting. It is, but I like that one. I do. That is
I like all of them.
That's the burnt ash one. Yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
Now, how's the process when you say, some of them are stained, some of them are not? How do you know that you want to do that, or you just want to seal them? Okay, go ahead. Show.
I don't really have an answer. I just look at it and I go, I want something different, or I've done a lot of burnt. Let me just seal this one, or I've got one sitting out there that I was going to try to get ready for you tonight, but I didn't get it done in time. But it is a plain wood mug that I burned. So you see the grain, but then I went back over that with a whitewash. So that's dulled down. Then what I'm going to do is put it on my spinner, and I'm going to coat it with resin on the outside. Then as it's spinning, I'm going to run paint over it. and let the
Nice.
paint drip and spin and do whatever the paint chooses to do.
Right.
Yes, I
Yes,
do
Donna.
make
He
sets.
makes that. I'll
Did I
find it.
send
I'll
you?
find it. I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find it because we need to look at the sets. The 3 ones. Yes, and I have those here in a minute, but I'm going to show some other ones. But keep talking while I
I
look.
have one sitting up there that I did for the 4th of July last year.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm looking for.
it is beautiful. It's like a serving set. You've got a serving tray that can be used as a charcuterie tray. And it comes with 2
Mm-hmm.
mugs with a beautiful twisted wrought iron handles on the mugs, and then a big pitcher for serving tea or lemonade, or if you're really into something, that's it. Yep. You got a little bowl for your chips and snacks, peanuts in my
Mm-hmm.
case, and your pitcher for lemonade or tea or whatever you want to do. Yep, that's it. American flags on it.
Right. I'm pretty fast at this.
Yes, you are. That was
I
one of those
love
that I got
it.
a little artsy on that one. The paint, I just took don't tell my wife. She's in the other room, doesn't know. Yeah, painting. Yes.
Right.
Yes, I do.
Sorry.
I took my paintbrush and I got paint on it, and I was out in the garage and I would just fling it. There might be some on the wall. Don't tell her.
We won't tell her at all.
I flung the paint right there at the mugs and the thing. It just went thwack. Yep. Don't tell her.
It's just awesome. And he's got others, you can have some, because you did some that were just stained as well, that weren't, right? You did one that was just stained. I'm thinking it was the 2 different colored woods. Come on. There it is. Oh, there it is. I found it. See. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Oops. I cannot. Sorry, my buttons are sticking. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. Look at this. So you can have them, painted, and you can have them just stained with these. This is so beautiful, almost like this checkerboard. So I do have a question about this, though. So what makes you say, okay, I'm going to paint this, or is there just really special wood? You go, there's no way in the world I'm going to paint that kind of wood. It just is too beautiful. Does that kind of happen?
Yes. Like that set right there, my friend, the Archangel, who lives out in the United States somewhere. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I had some of that ash wood, and then I took the white hardwood that I have, and I cut them into the strips to make them fit like a checkerboard. And so I did another mug set. So you got the set right there with a charcuterie tray, and you could sit out on your porch and, have lemonade or peanuts or whatever. That was the very first set I did right there, very first set. And it didn't come with a bowl, but I have a bowl. I have another set over here that I think I sent you pictures to, the Burmese teak. Oh my gosh. That Burmese teak, man.
Just amazing.
That is some hard stuff to get too.
Before we get on to that, because go ahead.
I was going to say that was one of those where a customer in North Carolina ordered Burmese teak for her bathroom, and we had to drive an hour and 45 minutes just to get the wood.
Wow. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
I love
but right. I wanted to talk about these handles. These are something I've never seen before, and I'm going to show you guys some other crazy handles. But look at that. This is like, what in the world is this kind of handle? It's so cool. Almost looks like antler.
It is. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They had a set of 3. I only bought 2, but I chose to do a his and hers. And if you notice, there's a different wrap. That is jute cord. And I use that to wrap the mugs. It gives it that very rustic look. So if you knew somebody that was like had log cabins or rustic out in the wilderness, or just loved the Western or country thing, that's a beautiful mug set right there. I love that mug set.
Yeah.
Love it.
Beautiful.
His and hers, or it can be sold separately. Yeah.
Or maybe, you know, because some of us women really need to have larger ones too. So you guys, if you wanted to, you probably could say, I need 2 large ones, you know, if you didn't want, or you could have 2 small ones depending on how much you guys drink. But that's the great thing about Mando is that he will be like, yeah, what can we make for you, you know? But this is another really unique one. I'm just pulling from his website here now, because when I say unique handles, everyone, he has got an amazing unique handles. I mean, it's just like, that's why I'm saying, how do you look at a piece and go, this handle just fits this, you know? That's the artist eye that's in you. They're like, okay, this goes with this, and this is the inspiration, and here we go. Right? I mean, isn't this totally unique, everyone?
That one took a lot of extra work. That's a set of brass knuckles that I purchased at a gun show a couple years ago, and my friend Archangel, who is an Army veteran, that has that. Yes, they are awesome. He has that checkerboard serving set, and he also has his own mug, and he bought a mug for his wife, and I sent him that one as a gift because he's my good friend and I like him. And that is a brass set of brass knuckles, but then I also wrap that with military braid cord, and I had to
So cool.
affixing that was a lot of extra work. That was extra special, but it's set up like. And when I start using terms like molly vests, some of you may not know what that is, but the military vests have set up so you can affix pockets or pouches and stuff to it. But you can do that with that there. You can attach pouches if you wanted to put a phone case on it, a tourniquet, a pocket knife, your knife, your mace, your machine gun, or something like that, you know.
Right? I think it's just so awesome, guys. This is what I'm talking about. We're just having so much fun here because you've got such unique work. I'm loving it, and it just gets better and better. And I see that your skill, not that they were horrible. I am not saying that at all. They were very beautiful. But it's now you are just spinning these out, and every time I turn around, from painted to stained, and I mean, last year blew me away when you start coming out with the Christmas ones and stuff like that too. Because you guys, wait till you see all these. You are going to look. That's an up close of the handle. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? And you're getting really good at taking pictures.
And they go that handle
fast.
To me, when I built that, and I looked at that wood as the ash wood, and then I put some burn on it because I wanted it to have a little burned look to it. And then I thought, okay, what kind of a wrap do I want? And I didn't have enough of some of the metal wrap. And then I remembered I had the jute, and I said, perfect, because it's rustic. And I was like, this is what I need. And I just love the look. I do. I just think it's an awesome looking mug.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm telling you guys, as you can see, all these are just absolutely phenomenal. So, you know, it's just so unique. And, you know, these, a lot of, like with me, I put all kinds of different art supplies in it and stuff because mine is so precious to me. And I know that you can drink out of them. I know they're completely safe and I know they're sealed, but there's just no way. It goes back here in my little artist corner tribute, you know, but they are beautiful. And I know, you guys, that you can absolutely drink from them. You know, don't worry about that because you seal them, right? You seal them really well. Yes. Tell everybody how you do that.
That one there is another one of the white oaks. And if you look at that handle, that's one of those wrought iron handles that I purchased off of Amazon because I just like the look of that. Wow. It's just a beautiful twisted wrought iron handle. Yeah. It goes good with that white oak. That is a white oak that has been stained. So that is stained white oak. And I put the wraps on that one. And that's just another one of those beautiful mugs that one there, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is this one right here. And the wraps go underneath the handle and everything. So
look how big they are, everyone. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see just about how big this is. Yep. Oh, look, right? My Millennium Falcon clock. What? Yeah, I had to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so awesome, though. Right?
Yeah, my wife. So cool. She won't let me turn that thing on because it ticks. The hands go and it goes tick, 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 tick. And I'm like, Really? That bothers you? How? What? You know,
I don't know. I'm sure she is absolutely wonderful. We all love your wife. Just
she
saying,
is
in case she can hear, we
absolutely,
absolutely love you.
yes, she is long suffering. She's adorable. She made the comment the other day, and I guess I'm going to tell on myself here. Okay. I'm going to tell on myself. Candy, don't even say a word. She's going to. Candy's definitely going to. Anita told me the other day, she says, Steve, it's okay. I love you anyway. I didn't marry you for your brains. What? Yeah, so that means she married me for my mug making skills? Question mark. I don't know, but anyway.
I love
Thank
it.
you. Go
I'm sure
ahead,
she's
breathe,
got a whole
breathe.
wonderful qualities.
Yeah,
Right? That's
she's
awesome.
adorable. She's so sweet. Long suffering.
Right. Well, I don't know if my husband would say that too, but I'll tell you what, we just love our wonderful spouses so much. You know, they just are fulfill us. So that is awesome. This is you guys, and this is the smaller version of this, you know, just really, really beautiful. I love, you know, and I love that we have all these amazing, wonderful, beautiful tints, colors, the natural wood, stained wood. I mean, just wood kind of just speaks for itself, you know. But when I'm saying he's an artist, guys, he really is in so many aspects, from designing the individual mugs with individual handles, with individual emblems, but also, like I told you guys, he was a prayer warrior. So he came out with a Jesus line. I'm like, wow, tell us about this.
That's actually my artwork. I drew that, gosh, 15 years ago. I didn't know I could draw, but apparently I can draw. But that's about the only thing I can draw. I split it in half, so it's actually the full thing there. One of these days, I probably could send you the whole picture if I was really smart. Thank you. That mug's available. I have that mug. It is a two-sided mug. You've got Jesus on one side, the um, on the other side with the stars, which I don't know if I got the picture of or not, but it is his uh, head covering, whatever, comes down and makes the dunes of the desert and stuff like that in the drawing.
Amazing.
The other side, it has the tomb with the stone rolled away and a cross on top of the mountain. So it's the resurrection along with the cross to give you, you know, there it is right there. Yeah, that's it. And the cross is in relief, so to speak, outward.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cardboard cross that I painted and glued on and stuff. And the stone is actually cardboard as well and glued on. And the empty tomb that you see in yellow is glow in the dark. And the clouds are also glow in the dark, if I'm not mistaken.
That
I
is
believe that
awesome.
they are.
Right. And I do have some amazing things to show you guys of his collection of glow in the dark, because I did save some wonderful pictures for that too, because it's really neat. Really neat. So when you're working with like cardboard, because of the way you epoxy and keep everything sealed, that doesn't affect that?
Nope, not at all.
The card? Nope.
I use
Amazing.
a food safe resin inside and out. The process for making a mug, and I don't know if you can see that, they're cut into shapes, you know, angles, and it takes, go figure, 12. No coincidence with God. 12 apostles, 12 disciples, 12 shapes right there, 12 sides. And I cut them at angles and glue them together, tape them to hold and stuff like that. And then I have to sand it inside as well as outside. And then I seal it with a food safe resin. And then that has to dry. And the outside, I'll do all my artwork or whatever I'm going to do on it, a wrap or something like that. Yeah. I'll do the artwork on it before I resin it. So I made the mistake one time of doing resin and then artwork, and then I resined again. It ran.
No.
Yeah.
It ran. And is this just basically an acrylic or a latex? What kind of paint do you have to use to do that?
It's just acrylic paint.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I've got things of glow in the dark paint. I'll sometimes use that. I've got paint that's fabric paint, which is a thicker paint, so you can do drops, and I'll do that. That's another one of my favorites. I've also got that one as part of the Jesus collection. I
cannot believe this, though. I thought these would be long gone. I really honestly did, but go ahead.
I've got them in the other room. That's my artwork again, and that's Jesus crucified, and he's dripping blood. And I don't know if there's a close-up of that or not, but there's hands praying in front of him, and the blood is dripping onto your hands. So it's Jesus covering you with his blood. And fun fact, you can probably even do it with that picture right there, because I've had other people that have bought my artwork on t-shirts, because I do t-shirts too. Those eyes, and this was by accident. I didn't plan this at all. Again, it's one of those but God moments. Those eyes will follow you. If you move the mug or the t-shirt or whatever left to right, those eyes follow you. It's downright creepy, but it's downright cool.
Right? I agree. Just
like,
amazing. That's the same thing. I've got a painting of the Savior. Every time I turn it, it's like they go with you, and it looks totally different. But yeah, they do. And it's like he's always with you.
And that was completely unexpected. I had not planned that. It just did it. And I'm trying to send you some pictures of the artwork so you can have those as soon as I figure out where I put them. There we go. All right.
So I have a question. Do you draw this out first, or you just draw it straight up on the mug?
Well, thank you very much. I drew that on, I actually sent the pictures I'm about to send you to a friend of mine, and he printed them on his printer. And so then I took those and I had to cut them out, and I had glued it to the thing and then sealed it and stuff like that. So let's see here. All right.
Okay.
While
you're looking for that one, hold on, guys. I got another one to show you here, because you guys are going to love this here too. But this is another one of his collection. Look at this, guys. Look at this. And I'm telling you, amazing artist. Check that out.
Yes. See, that's where I was talking about with the desert scene. Is shawl or whatever you want to call it that comes down. It forms the desert, and then I drew the rest of the desert underneath, and then the three wise men and their camels. It took me a little bit of doing to get the camels and the wise men, and I wanted them. I didn't want detail. I just wanted them as a shadow, and him as the highlight, and then you have the star that you followed to the nativity. And again, that's another one of those. If you move that, those eyes will follow you.
Right. And he's amazing. And we're all probably saying, go ahead. Thank you. We're all saying here in the chat, we would love to see individual pictures of this a lot more often in our corner. We see the prayer request. Thank you very much every night. But I'm telling you, we would absolutely love to see these as well. Just saying. I mean, if you guys agree with me, throw it up in the chat, because we are missing out on some of this. Look at this, guys. This is drawing. It's all right. I'm going to bug you now. Look at this. This is drawing before it goes on the mug, everyone. Look at that.
Wow. And I actually drew that. They call them prayer cloths, but I've done that on handkerchiefs with a pen.
Wow. I'm going to get Candy to help remind you too. I know she's here.
Yes. Because at one time I was thinking people might like that on a handkerchief, because then you can put it in a frame and put it on the wall.
Oh, there's our Artist Corner family. They're all agreeing with me. Here we go. I told you.
Hey, Cindy.
We are missing out, man. Go ahead, guys.
Sorry. I apologize. I will post those tonight.
Right. Just maybe, one or something a day, just, every once in a while, just think about it. Or maybe, we'll just bug you on the prayer request. That's what we could do, everybody. When he's really, really good about the prayer request. So just put it in the comments. We want to see one of your mugs tomorrow.
I will do that. Yeah, and the eyes, exactly correct. Yes, those eyes will follow you. You just move you can do it with this computer. You can move the screen away and the eyes will still follow you. It's so crazy.
Right? Artist Corner family in the house. See, I know he's a good artist. I've known this. I have known this. This is why. And we got so many new members. They've never seen anything like this, right? So look at this, guys. And then this is finished. Look at this. This is we have our Sunday, Spirit of Sunday. We'd love to see something like this going on, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually stunned that I was able to draw that. Yeah, I drew that. I can't believe that, but yeah. And
no,
what's
that
weird,
is phenomenal.
I haven't done a lot of drawing since.
Really?
Just that. I don't have words for it. I just, it speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. You got to be careful what you pray for. This one piece that I did of the Savior, I was before Easter, about a month or so before Easter. I was like, oh, this Easter, I would really love to get to know you better. Okay, so here comes the inspiration. Well, you're going to paint me. What? I mean, I was shaking. I'm all nervous because it's the Savior, right? And I'm all, okay.
Oh my God.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling, guys. But isn't this absolutely phenomenal? Just amazing artwork, everyone. And now that I have these pictures, I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold on to them.
And see, I've on my, I think it's on the Caffeinated Squirrel Designs website, but I have it on, I use Printify. I've had people request these for t-shirts. So I've printed these on t-shirts through Printify. It's in my thing.
Right. Just absolutely phenomenal.
And I have to give a shout out to Candy. She helped me so much with the graphics. Oh my gosh. Okay. Heart. My friend Heart.
Yes.
She helped Noelle.
Yeah. Heart of God just submitted some, right? Heart of God just submitted some for our Easter show. So maybe we'll add these to our wonderful Easter show if you don't mind, because I'm having a collaboration with all the Artist Corner artists. And Heart of God has already submitted them. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, add it. Let's see. We did a collaboration. We did. I sent her 3 wooden mugs, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll give that a try." And she did a pouring technique. Don't ask me to describe it.
I love pouring.
Candy can describe it.
I love pouring. That's one of the things I love to do.
Yeah, she did 3 of them. They were beautiful, beautiful mugs.
Oh, I know.
I know. My wife.
The pour method is so much fun. So much fun. I just made coasters this Christmas with a pouring technique. So I love it. But look at these guys. And I love some collaboration.
Look at the bottom right there. It looks just like it formed a heart.
The heart.
Yep,
because it's the heart of God. That's who she is.
Yes. It was so cool.
Right. Isn't that awesome, everyone? Pouring method is so beautiful. And it just is right. It's just kismic. It's marvelous looking. It's so much fun. And look at how awesome that is.
She did an amazing job. She did an amazing job. My friend John has one. My wife kept one. She stole it. She kept one. And I forget who. There was somebody else. I gave one to a missionary that was here for my daughter's wedding, I think. Yes.
Love it.
They just loved it. So, but it was such a, I mean, her artwork is amazing to begin with. I'm absolutely stunned by her artwork. And I asked again if she wanted to collaborate, and she was like, she's so busy right now. She said she couldn't right now because she's busy. But I wouldn't mind collaborating with her again in the future. It was awesome.
Right? Let some of it, might want to ask some of us also, because I love collaborating. I know other people here love
I'll
collaborating,
collaborate
we
with
would love to be
anybody.
a
Yeah.
part, right? We would love
Yep.
to be a part of your wonderful world. Just
You
so
can
pretty. I agree.
message
I'm trying to
me.
grab all these wonderful comments and compliments. Thank you guys so much. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that.
I will collaborate with anybody that wants to. I'll send you some plain blank mugs, and you can draw on them. You can paint on them. You can do whatever you want to with them, and sell them, split the proceeds, whatever you want to do. I'm
I
flexible
love
with that.
that. Right. All right. I'm sure we're going to have some people reaching out. I know that I am one of them, right. And I agree. Sorry. There you go. I did love the colors on that one as well, too. Aren't those beautiful? So many great things, guys. And I mean, he's got some amazing new sets as well. This is one of the pictures, but I have several to show you.
Oh, that one
This
is
is new.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love that one. That's the Burmese teak. And it has, I've got one over here with a handle on it by itself, and apparently a laser thing in the bottom. That's Burmese teak. That wood
Beautiful.
is so exquisite looking and just absolutely beautiful, with one of those wrought iron twisted handles. And it's just an absolutely gorgeous mug. No stain, no nothing, no burn. That's the natural wood right there. I just love it. And then I made to go with it. I'll pull up a couple of the things. This little, I call it a bowl, but really I guess you could look at it like maybe it's a pyramid. No, not really, but my head doesn't fit in it, but it's your chips and dip thing. And then there's two of these that come with it. They're the smaller ones. They're real tiny, but that's for your dip. You can put like salsa in one and guac in the other or whatnot. So there you go. Oh, here. Yeah, there. See? Again, that wood grain is just absolutely beautiful. I love that grain. It's just so beautiful. And it took the resin grate. It just, it pops like a weasel. I'm large and in charge. Word. She enhanced me. Made me bigger. Or did my screen do that on its own? But I'm still live, running. So guess now I have to communicate and talk to the rest of the world watching me. Keep getting buzzes from this thing. Are you guys texting me, telling me I'm doing great? Or are you texting me to say, I don't know, but hey. So, let's keep this going. If you're interested in the Mando Mugs or whatnot, I know I can give my information to, hey, I've shrunk again. What? I can squeeze my head again. Little pop.
Oh my gosh. Did you carry the show for me, my friend?
I guess. I don't know. What happened?
Oh, my power literally just went out, died, and I can't believe it. And it flashed right back on. Yes, it did. That is crazy.
Well, we were just getting ready to have a conversation with Steve, because I didn't know who was here, but I was just going to talk. Really, I was just talking to the wall and the screen.
They were saying you're so entertaining. That's awesome.
Hey.
Thank you for taking the show and helping me out, because that was crazy, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Oh, bless it. See, and I got friends texting me going, "You are so serious. You really are so serious." I'm like, really? I'm serious? What? Yeah, you can meet me there, or you can I can give you my text cell number and you can just text me, and then everybody in the world will know it. Or I can give you my address and whatnot, There they are. Aren't those beautiful? Those are just gorgeous. I don't mean the flowers. I mean,
Right.
those serving things there, they're just beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome. Everyone said you did a great job. I'm so happy. I apologize about that, but it's, if I'm going to have somebody help me with the show, we need somebody that loves and can totally carry it, which he did.
Yep. And I was happy to just do my part. Yay. Frosty Simpson, I did. Word.
Oh my gosh, he did great. Oh, that is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Power to the
Heavy
people.
storms are coming. Okay, I did not know that, but all right. Well, there you go. We're back. We're back, and we're looking at this amazing art, amazing bowls. But there's the mud version of that too. They are beautiful. The flowers also, by the way. Like I said, your photography of your work when I was checking out your website as well. I'm like, man, he's getting really, really good at capturing his beautiful mugs, photography, photo wise. Sorry.
I can't take credit for that. I would love to take credit for that and say I'm just a genius like that. But my friend Candy, who used to be a graphic designer, and she does amazing stuff with computer artwork and everything like that, who I have tried for years to get into your artist corner. She says to me, you need to set these up better so that don't just put them on your mantle and take a picture of them. Set them up. Yes, ma'am. So,
yes, I agree.
She has helped me.
Well, Candy, you need to show off your work too then, my friend, because I'll tell you, we are missing out on your amazing work as well. So, you know that you're the stand-in. Well, awesome. Yeah, you guys show it off. We're missing out because one thing about you guys being in the corner is that I get to see all your work there. And with the algorithms, doesn't mean that you guys always come up on my feed. So if you post it in the group, then I can share it out because that's one determined place or designated place that I see your work. And then I can share out your guys' stuff. So if you want me to do that for you, I'd love to because I love sharing out our artists' amazing work. Candy says she calls it styling. I agree. You got to set it up, right?
Styling. See, I knew that she would have a word for it. I would call it styling and prophylactin thingy.
Right.
Word.
Right. I think it's awesome. I'm going to show something else here too, because you guys, he doesn't just do mugs. I really wanted to show this before we lost power. But I'm like, we talked about you doing bookcases and shelves. He does cutting boards as well. Look at how awesome these are.
My friend Archangel got those. He's apparently, he ordered those for his wife.
Wow.
Yep.
Aren't these amazing?
And that's that ash wood there with some pine.
Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, these are just really beautiful, as you can see. Just gorgeous. Look at how wonderful and how thick they are. Look at this. Awesome work.
I'm glad you did that because actually they're double-sided.
Really?
You flip it over and that's what you get. Yeah.
That is awesome.
So one side is one style and the other side is this style.
That's so cool, guys. So amazing. And of course, this is your signature. This really is a signature. There's nothing better than to have an amazing scripture as your signature. I love that. Love that.
It's one of the ones I put that on there. And that person that ordered that had me seal it because they were going to use it as a decorative piece.
Right.
So they weren't going to be cutting on it, so to speak.
I have that same thing, I mean, I love your mug, but there's just no way it's going to sit here in my honor. Right behind me is in my honor status of where I get you guys, your work, because I love helping support you guys and being a part of that. It's amazing, right? I agree. Those cutting boards are great. They're phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to make you guys one.
Love it. Okay. I want to show this off because I saved these so everyone could kind of see, because you sent these, I think, on our first show. And I thought this was a great collection. And I have all of them here. So you guys get to see the different collections that he has through this amazing journey. It's just been phenomenal. So you can tell us a little bit about each collection. These are burned mugs. So the process of this is what?
Again, I take like a regular plain mug and I've got a flamethrower out there in my garage, and I have to make sure that when I'm doing this, nobody's home, because they wouldn't like it if I got out there with a flamethrower, which is really just a butane torch. It's not a flamethrower, but I wish I had a flamethrower. I could be deadly with a flamethrower. Anyway, it's just a butane torch thing, MAP gas or whatever, and I just go back and forth over them. But I might need a flamethrower. I really might.
Right. Might need it. I mean, that might be something you think about, right?
It's in the brain pan.
I think that's great. I think that is awesome. Really beautiful collection on that one. Then we got, this is what I have. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, go ahead and tell us about this one.
Well, you have the one on the top right.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one of my Christmas collections, not from last year. I think the year before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Keep talking. And you guys, I'll be right back. I'm still here, but I'm going to go grab it so everyone can see it.
Okay.
Keep
so I'm going to carry the show while she's gone. So quick, everybody run and hide. And when she comes back, we won't be here. We'll be hiding. Oh, she's back. Did she hear me?
This is what I
Look
have.
at that.
Right?
I like that one. I
Isn't
like
it
that one a lot. That's got a mantle out of wood
Look
with
at
a
that.
fireplace. So you got a fireplace mantle and everything, and the stockings are hanging by the fire. The fire glows in the dark.
Right?
I'm sure she's checked that out. So you've got a beautiful custom fireplace mantle manufactured and built by Mando Mugs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got all your Christmas decorations and stuff like that on there.
That's the greatest right here, guys. We got the
squirrel.
Mm-hmm. Right?
I do
love
that occasionally. I will put a squirrel on some of my mugs.
Mm-hmm.
I did it to one of my friends one time. I put the squirrel in the bottom on the inside of the mug. So every time she was drinking or whatnot, the squirrel would be staring at her.
Isn't that awesome? That
That
awesome.
was for meanders.
I love it, guys. And that's why it's in my, little shelf of tribute to my wonderful Artist Corner family, right? But it is a great one. It's absolutely beautiful, and I have one for my husband, much bigger. This is, definitely the girl size, and you guys can see how big it is. I mean, it's bigger than it's almost bigger than my hand, definitely, right? See how big that is? But the other one's like my husband's is huge. So, and he uses his. Mine stays here in the honor shelf. So
that one in the top right there that you just had up, that Christmas mug.
Yeah.
And I try occasionally to do this when I'm decorating with for like a seasonal type thing. That's real leaves from outside in my yard. I just go out there and I snip them, and then I glue them to the mug. And then after you seal it, they're always going to stay green. They're never going to die again.
That is so cool.
I've got some
recycled material. Wow.
Oh yeah, and I've got some mugs that I did for fall the year before, that had leaves that I picked up off the ground from around town, and I put them on and then sealed them, and those leaves will never change that color again. You'll have them permanently on those mugs.
Man, you guys, you could capture fall, you could capture spring, you can winter. I mean, it's just so amazing how you can literally just take that, and keep it forever. And you're right, Frosty. There is a little one with a snowman. Tell you what, right? Yep. You might have to jump on that. I don't know what's available still.
There's one I did, and I think it has been sold. I don't remember, but it was a winter scene at night, and it was snowmen having a snowball fight. And I put the snowman on around the mug and was throwing snowballs at him, and I used little tiny cotton balls and some of that fabric paint to paint them, and then the glow-in-the-dark paint that was white glow-in-the-dark on top of that to help them stand out, and then coated that with resin. So they're having a snowball fight, and I think there might be squirrels in that one too.
Oh, I'm sure. And so you guys, that was his decorative mug collection, but I've seen some newer ones that I've not seen before. And man, I'm telling you guys, look at this. Decorative.
Oh, yes. That was my friend down in Florida. She is a scuba diver, and she wanted an aquatic themed mug. She loves scuba dive.
What's the wrong one?
So that's what she got.
Isn't that awesome? Absolutely awesome. That is just so cool.
I painted did the coral and stuff like that down at the bottom of the thing, running around. Instead of putting any kind of a ring, the ring was coral and the ocean floor and stuff like that. So that's what I chose to do on that one. I've made a few different, let's see. I've got some that you've also had in the page that glow in the dark. They were specifically glow in the dark.
That's what's coming up next. That's really surprising. That's what I was just going to load. Everyone, look at this. He has got a glow in the dark collection. Look at that. That's amazing.
Yep. There's your cross on that mug, and the cross, the yellow behind it is glow in the dark. So when you turn the lights out, that's going to glow. Right. And then you see the one with all the flowers and stuff on it. That was for a friend of mine that's a teacher. And that all glows in the dark. Fun fact, she was an art teacher. So it was very honoring and humbling to do that for her and get a big, huge thank you on that. Because somebody that's an art teacher, they're going to be very particular, I would think.
Right. I don't know something about that. I am an art teacher, and I'll tell you what, I'll be doing that here again real soon. But I kind of a little bit of a different one. I'm like, if you meet the basics, who am I to tell you what you kind of create per se? If I say we're going to use this material and it needs to be this size and whatever, I mean, that's about and maybe this theme, but your creation is your creation. And True. I just love that. I love them Very to have true. Their own imaginations, but this is so awesome. And what I love about this picture here is because it shows you the glow in the dark and how that actually, I'm glad you took those pictures so that we can see that.
I held him up to the light, and then I went in the bathroom and turned the light off. That's
right.
just, yeah. Can you pull it up on that cross one? I don't know if you can or not.
I can, but it's not in the dark.
That's fine.
Okay.
I was going to show you some of the artwork detail.
Okay. Yes, I can. Give me 1 second here. I have that ready to go, but here we go. There we go.
She's so awesome, isn't she? Lady Hamilton is so awesome.
Thank you, my friend.
Look at that. Oh, now that's another one of those burned mugs with a metal wrap and the handle. And that is a wooden cross, and all that is glow in the dark behind it.
Wow. That is so cool. Isn't that awesome, everyone? Right? And it should, especially something like this, should always glow. Talk about what do I always say every single day in my good mornings? Be the light. And why not have a glowing cross on your mug, right? Reminder all the time to be the light. I think that is great.
That one actually, jogging my memory, that one, if I'm not mistaken, the cross is part of the mug. And I carved the yellow part out, indented it, and left the cross raised.
Nice.
If memory serves.
That's
I could
awesome.
be wrong.
I'm going to go look and see. Do you have a side? No. Do we have a side profile? I'm not seeing a side profile of that one.
I may not have it.
Okay. And I'm sure that one's gone.
It is. It is. I don't remember who got it.
That's why. Well, here's a good question, though. Let's say somebody sees something that you may not have again. Can you make something, custom and going, yeah, I can do something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously it's not the same, but,
Yeah.
It's going to be similar.
Yeah. I try when I make my mugs to, every mug's got a standard shape to it per se. And having made that comment, I think it's important that we notice this. So you're going to get this view here.
Oops, sorry. There we go.
You're all right. It is not 100% circular around. It might have a little bit of wobble to it.
Right.
Why? Wood does what it wants to do, regardless of me.
That's right. That's right. But you got to work within your medium.
And I do. It still works. It's still functional, and it's still round. But yeah, there's so many things that I think about and stuff. That one right there. Yeah, that's the one from that other picture. Mm-hmm. Yes, look at that. The clouds glow. and the tomb glows as well.
Right. Look at that, guys. And that's this one.
Yes.
But that's, how beautiful is the artwork, right? But look at how it glows. And it just, the right places. You made such a great choice on that. That's awesome.
A fun fact on the stone there that rolled away from the tomb, that took me an hour to paint.
Wow.
Because of the shadow and the shading of how the light plays across it. You got to have the right shading. And also, that's raised. That's a piece of cardboard cut out in a circle, glued to the mug, and so is the cross.
Right. I agree. They are really cool. Donna, you're one of our abstract artists. Definitely the, dominant one, the artist. I knew you would love it. Thank you so much, Nancy. But yes, and I know Frosty, there are so many great ones. It will be hard to choose. That is the truth right there. Absolutely amazing. Aren't we just loving this? Oh, a good time to do this. I got new viewers showing up, and thank you guys. Thank you. Hi, Shelly. Alion, it's nice to see you guys. Awesome. This is where you can check it out. I will re-show you where you can find them on Truth. Don't you worry. I'm glad you guys have joined us here. Love it. Love it.
You got new people on, huh? Cool. Welcome to the Mando Hour.
That's right. All the time. And like we're broadcasting on 4 different channels and everything now. I mean, man, we're going up in the world here. Hey, ladies, it's your turn because he's got a collection called Ladies Mugs.
Yes, I was called out on True Social by people who will not be mentioned or named, 20, but there was a request for mugs for ladies, because everybody, I guess, was tired of like this and wanted something like this, see, Fun fact, this doesn't fit under a Keurig. Fun fact, this does.
And we need to have them a little bit girly if you want to go that way. You guys, any of my chicken lovers out there, mine are all name. I sing to them, if you are one of those kind of chicken people like that. I mean, this is just
one. My gosh. She ordered 2 of those and they have a farm. It's so funny. I got those stickers and stuff off Amazon and I put them around and did all kinds of fun things with them and stuff like that. And that's what they requested was for a farm. And I'm like, and you got it.
I also like the ones that say mom. So you guys, if you're ever thinking about something for Mother's Day, gentlemen out there, or hey, girls, if you want to give them to your moms, because you literally custom engrave these too, you literally burn that in. It's just so beautiful.
Yes. That one down in the on the right-hand side, third from the bottom. And I don't know how many people here on Artist Corner watch Legos or the what is that Lego show that's on TV where Brickmasters. Anybody ever heard of Brickmasters?
You guys might. Let me know in the chats.
It's a show on TV all about Legos and Lego maniacs, and they spend that one's also dremeled out and carved out right there. Right.
Now, awesome, guys.
That one that I did there, I was telling you about with the Brickmasters, went to one of the Brickmasters.
Wow, that is awesome. I love it. I love that. This is why I'm showing you guys. Aren't these just really cool? I mean, he's got a collection for everyone. That is just so awesome, So we've got we're not done. I've got so many. Hey, if you guys, 4th of July is coming up. Not only did you see that amazing set, we'll show you guys again, but he's got
that thing's right there.
Right?
Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, that one in the top right. That's the fun story right there.
Tell us.
Okay, so that is the one that ran away. Had to go catch it. That's the one I had wrapped and painted, and then I had resined, painted, and then resined again, and it ran. And my friend that goes to church with me, he's another friend from Special Forces. He loved it. I gave it to him. He loved it. It's got the American flag on one side with the running and stuff, and it almost looks like it's fire flames. And on the other side, I had burned in, "This will defend." That is the Army's motto. Go Army.
I love it. I love it. And this great, guys. So there's so, and the trash can one that we're seeing here too. So I'll find that one here in just a second. Let me show you guys. So I got so many, welcome my wonderful new viewers. Nice to see you, because we got more people from Artist Corner jumping in. But this is another set I wanted everybody to see here too, where it's got the pitcher, the bowl, the mugs, the tray. I mean, this is just phenomenal. Talk about patriotic. Right? Oh my goodness. Aren't these awesome?
It's available. It's right there.
Wow. Just loving it. Okay. I'm over here so busy saying hi and finding these things. Just wanted to say, yes, they love them. Right? And hi, everyone back. Nice to see you, right?
It's available.
Right? Right. This is where you go. Or I'll tell you guys at the very end again where you can find him on if you're on Truth Social. But this is also in the permanent chats. This website right here is in the permanent chats over here on Rumble. If you guys all want to find it, this website, you guys can go grab that right away. Okay, so we were talking, and now I'm distracted here. We were looking at the trash can one. I'm going to find a big picture of that one. Okay, tell us about the trash can one.
Everybody remembers Peanut, that was euthanized, a squirrel in New York City that was euthanized by the people, the city of New York. Mm-hmm. Everybody was unhappy about that. He became a rallying cry and all that stuff. And I forget exactly how the trash can came about. Something about Republicans or MAGA is trash or something like that. So I made a trash can mug that is a regular mug, and I wrapped it with aluminum foil. Don't tell my wife, I stole hers, and wrapped it around it. That's Peanut. Peanut actually went with the trash can.
Oh, that's awesome.
I made him a little hat out of cardboard and wrote MAGA on it. The customer, the lady, wanted the squirrel and everything, so she got it all. And I put a little squirrel handle on the lid to close it up, and it covers everything, and it is usable. That's a squirrel on top.
Right? Oh my gosh. Isn't this awesome? I'm telling you.
Go Peanut.
Right? Oh my gosh, it is so awesome. Oh, thank you, Nancy, for reminding everybody. Please just hit those buttons, those likes. And this is why I asked you guys to share, because I've got so many amazing guests on. I want the world to see it. So that's why I appreciate you guys sharing out the show so much. Not so much for me, but for these amazing guests. Look at how talented he is tonight, everyone. Isn't that awesome?
I'm surprised Candy hasn't pulled hers out and showed it to you. She's got one of those. She got one. She wanted the peanut, and she's got the trash can one. Yep.
Oh, she says that was the best one. That's what she's saying.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Oh, I don't know. I love it too, but there's some. I mean, I'm really the Savior ones. That's really
right on, Peanut.
My favorites. I absolutely love it. So I think this is phenomenal, but man, I really love the Savior ones too, guys. But that's a little special place in my heart. Don't we all just have a special place in our heart for the wonderful Savior? So, but I do love these. It's hard to choose. I'm with Frosty when he said a few minutes ago, he's like, there's so many great ones. It's super hard to choose. Right? Absolutely awesome. You guys, we are so not done, because we've got another set coming up here that I'm going to share with us. He's got, and I love these pictures, by the way, that you've got in his collections of, so we can see a collection, a sample of each. These are his rustic mugs. And I used the bottom one for his promo because I loved it with the lake or the ocean behind it with the water. I was like, wow, that was a great photo.
That one there, went to a friend of mine down in Florida, again, beach theme. She took the picture on a railing that you would walk down to the ocean on for me. And that is obviously the ocean in the background. Mm-hmm. But that was another one of those with a rustic theme. I did a blue, it's not blue, it looks blue, but it's old world brushing on, and then you wipe it off, stain. And then I did a light whitewash over the top of that, scratched it up a little bit with some like steel wool or whatnot. And then I wrapped it with leather, and then also with the jute rope. on top of that.
Just
Made
love
it almost looks like, and it turned out that way too. It
Mhm.
looks almost like something you might tie a ship up to for
Exactly.
mooring.
That's what I was saying. Total nautical. I mean, it is very much. And so that picture with that design went absolutely hand in hand. It's so beautiful. Don't you guys just love it? And it is always hard. When you guys come on the show, I got to figure out what one am I going to use? Right? I'm like, it's a hard choice. But you are just doing great. Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll show this one here up close. All right. And I'm just flipping us back and forth between sites here. All right, look at this, guys. Isn't that a phenomenal picture?
It's beautiful.
Oh,
It's a beautiful mug.
question. That is a good question. I bet he could. I'm going to throw this up so he can see it. Frosty has a question, and I'm going to say, I bet you the answer is yes.
Yes.
He said, can you make a pirate ship to go with the mug?
I did that once many years ago in Cub Scouts when my kids were in scouting. Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Now
Right?
the question is, do you want it on the mug or do you want me to have it beside the mug?
And how big can we go? Right? Are you talking a miniature one here, Frosty, or something that the kids will play in? You know,
mine was a the Pinewood Derby race car, and it was during the time when Disney came out with the Pirates of the Caribbean. So it was the Black Pearl with masts and everything coming off it, and it went down the race and didn't do worth a darn because it was too big and too heavy. But it was fun to make.
Right, that's still way cool. How awesome is that? I remember the days of the Pinewood Derbies, right? My mom, she was always into scouting so much. And she was like, every single grandkid had to be an Eagle Scout. Every single one.
Mm-hmm. Have you got a picture in there? And you probably can find, you might have to scroll on that, the Google Photos that I sent you the link to. But I did make one that was a nautical ship. I don't know who here remembers Old Ironsides. Old Ironsides is the USS Constitution. And I made that in a mug form.
I remember what you're talking about.
Mast and railing and everything.
Right. I found it because I remember showing this one before.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
That's right. I told you, I know your mugs. It's awesome. Isn't this cool, guys?
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
That turned out to be one of my most fun builds, was that right there with the jute cord and everything and the brass railing running around and running the jute rope and stuff like that.
Love it, man. I love it. These are just so awesome, man. Right? Very creative. I mean, your brain, thank heavens for your brain, because you have got an amazing collection, everyone.
We need to write that down. Somebody write that down that she just said that. And we got to get that to my wife and to Candy and to Butterfly Girl and to Heart and to anybody else on there on the planet. Yep.
I'll tell you what. I know you probably haven't done your prayer request tonight, but
I have not.
I know you're a little busy tonight, and thank you so much for being with us. But when you put it out, I will write that so you have that in writing from me. Okay. But I believe that.
Yes,
I believe that.
Stop it some more.
You want to see something else really fun, guys?
Yes.
Tell us.
Star Wars. Word.
Right? Oh my gosh, your favorite. Absolute favorite. I'm going to remove this for just 1 second because this has a very unique handle. And so I'm going to let him tell us about these handles. Check it out.
They're lightsabers.
I know. They're so awesome.
They're lightsabers. Yep. Actually, to be brutally honest, if I have to tell upon myself, which I guess I do, they're from Amazon. They're lightsaber chopsticks. You can order them. Yes, you can order them.
Gosh,
they have little batteries in them and everything like that. And I adhered them to the wooden handles. Yes.
That is just the best. Oh my gosh, that is just the best.
I've actually got another Star Wars one in the other room back there. If I can get my son to bring it to me. Let me
look at that. They light up and everything. Look at the video.
Dylan. Can get Dylan to bring me my Star Wars mug that's sitting on top of the cat's thing out there, please.
Oh, I knew you guys would like these. That's why we had to play this. Are these awesome?
They are all gone too. I could make more, but they're all gone.
Right. Well, welcome back to the conversation, Frosty. He's over there dreaming of his pirate ship boat so he can go across the sea. Now all of a sudden he's like, what? Lightsaber chopsticks. That's right, everyone. Isn't that awesome?
Amazon.
Look at this. It's all different colors.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
I got one for you here.
Do you?
This is a Star Wars one, but it's a work in progress.
We have a question. Do you have a Darth Vader one?
No, but I could probably work on that.
Right? I don't see that. So, all right, let me remove this so Mando can show us. Okay, go ahead.
This is a Star Wars one I've been working on. I won't say how long because that's pretty sad. It's one of those things, I get things in my brain and I got to go with them. And then when it rains again, I guess I'll work on it. But this is from the Mandalorian series. So I'm doing this one here. And there's the IG-88 droid. Baby Yoda, which is also known as Grogu. And then there is Cara Dune.
Love that.
And in the middle, I've got a miniature Mandalorian who's going to, and this is a real wood base that I cut from a tree.
Oh, I love it.
He's going to sit here in the middle. And then I'm going to decorate this with the city and the town that they're in and do the sunrise back here in the background. I haven't done all that yet.
Oh my goodness. I just, okay, so I have to go here real quick. Okay, keep talking because if I don't remember this, I've got to go find one of his older posts because I'm going to remind him just because I'm thinking about it. We never get to see this in the corner and then I don't ever get to share it. So I'm going back to his prayer request right now in our group over here in Artist Corner. And I'm making him a little note because I'm like, what? How come we haven't seen this one? How come we haven't seen this one? So I'm doing it right now. I'm going to write
share. We got you covered.
Right? Yep. Oh my gosh. And artwork.
So, did you see the other Star Wars one too? The Millennium Falcon landing?
1 second. I wanted to show real quick. Okay, I just made that note. So you asked about Darth Vader, Donna. And so this is the closest one I've seen with the red lightsaber. If you want one with Darth Vader, you could absolutely request that. Okay. But this is the closest one I found for you on that. Okay.
I can work on that.
Okay. So just reach out and I'll show you guys. Okay, the Millennial Falcon. Where is that one? Why am I not seeing that? And I'm on your website. I'm seeing the Empire Strikes Back, but I don't see the ship per se. And then, okay, you know what? I'm going to load this up and we're just going to look at all of them. And you tell me. Right?
All right. Oh, yeah, that's the Ice Planet Hoth.
Mm-hmm.
Battle for Hoth, Ice Planet Hoth.
Right? Isn't that cool?
I just scrolled through on my phone trying to help you find it so I could tell you where to go. And I just passed the Irish ones that I made for St. Patrick's Day. Right.
And then this is the one, right? And so those are your red lightsabers. We saw that one. We saw this video. But see, this is what I'm seeing, and I'm not seeing one in this collection. See?
I must not have added it yet, but
you need
to. I've got it pulled up right here on my phone. It's
That's
right
awesome.
there.
Oops. Okay, hold on. I'm over here looking at these. Okay, show. Oh, look at that. Amazing. That's awesome.
Now that one there, I think I've got Oh, really? Okay, I went too far, obviously.
Awesome.
Yep, I went
Love
too
it.
far one way or the other.
JJ's making a short here for us. Yes, please share that out. Give me the link. I will share that out on all of my channels. I've got like 8 different accounts, guys. So that's another reason to share your stuff in the Artist Corner, because I have multiple accounts to share this stuff out with. And right now on X, we need to get you there. My land, I'm blowing up on X really bad. Thank you guys for following me over there on X and watching, because we've got 30 people on X right now watching. So thank you, and guys say
Oh,
hello.
wow. Hey, guys. Howdy.
Right?
I've had
Right.
people ask me to join X. I'm like, oh, I'm on Facebook now. I just started on there last week.
Well, I've been
on
thinking about
Instagram.
bringing Artist Corner to Facebook, but I took it to X first, and we've already got like 95 members that are moved over and joined over there, the Artist Corner there. And now I'm kind of debating on if I want to bring Artist Corner on Facebook. But I love the reaction that we're seeing on X right now. And thank you guys over there on X.
Awesome.
I appreciate that.
I have that addictive personality, so I have to be careful how many places I go put myself, because I end up staring at my phone more than I care.
Right. Oh, I know. I usually have a routine. I get on in the morning and I just literally copy and paste from one. I go from Truth to X, and then, and all this kind of stuff, share it out. And then I might come back in the afternoon or so forth. But I try to come back and at least say, thank you, or this is beautiful or phenomenal or something real quick, because I'm responding to over 20 different artists, with their work.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I don't mind.
I love watch out for Heart. Heart, she'll talk my head off for at least 5 seconds.
She says good morning to me on Truth every morning. I love Heart of God.
She's awesome. She's good humans.
Right. And that's what Frosty says. Join X, Mando. I'll give you the link to our Artist Corner group in a DM or something so you can think about it.
Okay.
And
awesome.
You guys, there's so many of you guys here in the chats from our Artist Corner family. If you guys are interested in me starting Artist Corner on Facebook, please give me a thumbs up or a yes or something so I can get a nice poll on what you guys think about that. Okay.
Actually.
Good night, Chantel.
There on Facebook.
You agree?
Night, Chantel. Yes, I agree. I think you should. I actually went and looked for you on Facebook.
I am on Facebook, Lady Hamilton Art.
Yep, I followed you.
Did you? Okay. Yes. Wow.
Under Steve Harry.
Nice. Okay, I'll go look. I'm very rarely on there, but
this is all you're going to see of me, though, so you know.
I will go look, because I've really been debating on bringing it over there, because my mission is to share your beauty, all of our beauty and talents, with as many people as possible. And if they're going to be evil and share out all this kind of negative stuff on these channels, why not beautify them, right? And show God's talents. Okay. I'm glad you guys are on Rumble. Thank you, Cass, because I love that you guys chat over here on Rumble and help support that. And thank you guys.
Rumble.
I love Rumble. Rumble was my home because, remember, we're all getting censored. That's one of the reasons I'm not on Facebook, because heaven forbid I had a school and I was saying all youth are possible. I had an American flag on my website, and I'm like, they're like, boom, out. For just that, something that simple. How dare you teach real values? How dare you even have a flag on your website? And they banned me. I'm not even kidding, guys. So I have a little love-hate relationship with Facebook.
That's okay. I got kicked off LinkedIn.
See?
Yeah. How do you get kicked off a website that's for employment and sharing stuff like that? For telling the truth. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I mean, again, they didn't like those two things together, the flag and the quote. Well, I couldn't even speak at my graduation when I graduated valedictorian, because I had all youth are possible in there. I'm like, wow, what, aren't you guys just saying something right there? What youth are possible? If all of them aren't possible, then what are we saying? It was just crazy. Absolute craziness. So I am thinking about Facebook, because I would only go back there to share out artwork. Nothing political, just mainly all art, and keep it that way. But again, I believe that we need to share our beautiful talents as many places as possible.
Right.
And you guys agree? Okay, I will think about that, and I will look at all these chats, and you guys can just let me know on that.
Pray about it. See what God says to you.
That's right. Well, the whole mission is you guys. So the last collection we got here is our veterans mugs. I thought that was a really beautiful place to end on, because you are a veteran.
Yes, ma'am. And I give the veterans a free mug.
I love that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep. I'll
I
give
know.
a veteran a free mug. They've given so much to this country. They deserve a free mug.
Yeah. I didn't know if I could necessarily say that too, because I did, help you. I love mine and I got my husband's. But when you heard my father is retired Navy commander, you were absolutely like, no, I got that one. And I was like, what? Seriously? But that's what your policy is. And I was like, what? And that amazing, guys, just the love he has for not only serving our countries, but for his other veterans. Isn't that just beautiful?
Nah, I don't care about the Navy people.
Yes, you do.
Go Army.
Yes, you do.
Okay, fine.
Yes, you do, because you care that they all, no matter what branch they're in, that they have done their part to serve our nation. And I know you care about the
Especially
Army.
the crayon eaters. There's a
Right.
special place in my heart for the crayon eaters.
Right. I love. Oh, hey, Lily Sunshine. Welcome, honey. Nice to see you guys. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. But this one, yeah, when you said Army, I knew.
Thank you, Candy.
Right? Isn't this awesome, guys? Beautiful. So, you do something special for each one, because you have you do the emblems, like with my father, you did the USN emblem, as well too. So is that something all free drawn, or sometimes you might find patches, or sometimes how does these work?
It really depends on if I've had burritos or tacos that day, but sometimes I just flip a squirrel. Sometimes I don't, just whatever pops into my little brain.
Right.
I'll look on Amazon, see what's there. I'll get an idea and go, like that's the flag. I did it as a folding flag, and that one there with the sun thing coming up the clouds and all,
Right.
That one, that's iconic.
Mhm.
Everybody
Yes,
should
it is.
recognize that one.
Yeah.
That one took a little extra time.
Yeah, because you had you were etching that in with
that's burned in.
Burned in. Right.
Yep, I burned it in with my burn gun, but I had to draw that on there first, which means, go figure, I had to get the picture off the web. Then I had to draw the picture and then put it from paper onto that. So I took some tracing paper to do that. No, not tracing paper, regular paper. And I did it off the regular paper off my screen. And then I took carbon copy paper, go Navy. Yay. Bless his little squiddly heart. I love you.
That's my JJ. I think Frosty's Navy too, honey. You might be.
I'm outnumbered. Oh my gosh, I'm outnumbered. Bless them. Well, the seals are special too. Bless them, throwing that beach ball around everywhere. I love you guys. Mean that.
Right. I love all of our wonderful. Oh wow, I'm over here too on YouTube. Right, we got more Navy.
Oh my gosh. Thank everybody that's watching right now. All the veterans, thank you for your service.
That's right.
Families, thank you for your sacrifice.
That's right.
Period. On that.
I love it. I love it. I mean, he's got so many guys. Really, this one's one or two. Look at how beautiful. You burnt that one in too. That's the waving flag.
I burnt that one in. Yep.
Just awesome.
I spent time with the Navy and the Marines and the SEALs at Coronado doing drown proofing and amphibious warfare training operation stuff.
Right.
Yep.
I just think this is just fantastic. I mean, it's amazing. I'm going to show you guys here. I promised you. There we go. So, right, this is the website here. And so you can go see his amazing collection that we've been geeking out on here tonight. It's just awesome. And you guys, on his prayer request, like I just did, I just bugged him, because not only is he creating something that's so beautiful in wood, but he's also drawing stuff and painting stuff too. So he's multi-talented artist here, and not just mugs. We're talking sets, we're talking cutting boards, we're talking so many unique, beautifully talented, amazing things here. I love them all. It is going to be very hard, but you guys go check this out and, share this. Again, let's get him, more business, more eyes on his amazing work. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That is awesome.
All right. It's just amazing. I agree, guys. Thank you for thanking him as well. So what would you like to say on our way out here tonight?
Besides, eat more peanut butter, go Army, go airborne. Jesus loves you. And when we get done here, we will be moving. Ooh, look at that. There it is. Romans 10:9 and 10.
That's right.
That's the King James Version.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Thank you, Candy. For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto what? Salvation.
Salvation. That's right.
And for all you veterans that were watching, I will give you a free mug.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome, you guys. And so let me get up here too, because besides his website, and then I guess he's on Facebook, right, as well.
Yeah.
Is it Mando Steve there too?
What's that?
Is it Mando Steve there too?
On Facebook, it's Steve Harry. Because they do your real name. Go figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
on Instagram,
that's not always true.
It's not always true.
That is not always true. I go by Lady Hamilton there, and that is a name I was given. I don't see that you've requested a friend. So it's Lady Hamilton Art? Huh. I don't have any requests for friends there. So maybe.
What? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that let's go back.
So you guys right here, go find him on Truth at Mando Steven. I'm going to show you here. Like I said, I do exist there, everybody. Like I said, I'm thinking about, there I am. I don't have a lot of friends because, but there I am.
I could have sworn. Now, do I have to do an at it, Lady Hamilton?
I don't know.
It comes up. It comes up, but and I'm following it according to this.
Really? Are you? Because I want to follow you back. So I've not even got any notifications. Okay, I will find you, I'm sure, and we will.
It says.
Oh, there you are. A notification. Oh, you commented on my picture. Okay, I see that. Let me see here. Okay, I'll find you, and I will see if I can follow you back. I don't know. Maybe they got me on restriction. I have no idea what's going on with Facebook. So, but you did like on it a week ago. I see that.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys, I'm telling you, I'm struggling with it, but I will look for you. Don't worry, because I am truly thinking about putting Artist Corner there. So there you guys. Good night, Cask. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So on our way out tonight, you could say your last words here, and we'll say good night for tonight. Yeah, I agree, guys. It was a great mug collection, isn't it?
Thank you. Thank you, Data.
That's right.
Is that like Star Trek Data?
No, it's Dada, the artist, the abstract artist Dada.
Dada.
Yeah,
nice.
he's an artist corner posting multiple times a day. He's very cool. He was just on the show. I believe it was last week. Again, we love Dada. So exciting to have him. Just amazing. So you guys, make sure you are, communicating. Be a community, guys. Talk with each other. We love you guys so much. All right. So what would you like to say as your closing words, my wonderful friend?
Well, golly gee there, Wilbur. I guess it's going to be, we're headed to prayer time next. So everybody on True Social, get ready. If you're on Instagram and following me, get ready. If you're here from Facebook, because I've shared this stuff all over Facebook too for several days, get ready because we're about to start up some prayer time. So if you have a prayer need, prayer request, let me know. I will be praying for you, and I can keep them unspoken or, just initials or whatever you like. But we are going to have some wonderful prayer time. Love you, Lady Hamilton, and love all of you fine folks.
I love you too, Mando. You really do. And again, thank you so much for being a part of my world. And I love that you put the prayer request in there every night. So if you guys need it, it's always in our group. Besides your personal accounts too, he does this as a favor because I really know that each one of us probably has something or somebody that we all need a prayer for, right? We all need prayers. You know, we're in some crazy times sometimes. It's just lovely to have that. And thank you so much for being on my show, sharing
My
your
pleasure.
amazing
Very much.
talent.
My
Gift.
pleasure.
You're welcome anytime to come
Thank
back.
you. And don't forget, everybody, buy Mando Mugs.
That's right. That's right. Amen to that. All right, my friend. I will see you in the corner and I'll let you go do your prayers. Have a great night.
Thank you. Good night, lady.
Good night. Wasn't that just awesome? I'm telling you guys, I am so excited when you guys come on the show. I cannot tell you how much that just makes me so happy. It's just so awesome to show off your amazing talents. I already am booking for April, like halfway through it. So, you know, if you guys got some, right, Candy, you got some amazing talents, you know, come on the show, show them off. I would love it. That's what just I love to do is show off your amazing talents with as many places I possibly can. Do not forget, everyone, to please post your artwork in this amazing group or join it. And because I highlight an artist every single day, you know, it's such a wonderful thing. It's how I kind of start my social media day, per se, once I get on there. It's looking at your guys' beautiful work, as it completely inspires me to have a wonderful, gorgeous day and look at the amazing talents you guys have. So make sure you guys are doing that. Well, I'll tell you what, tomorrow is going to be another great and amazing day. I'm so excited for this. Let's do an announcement here, because let me put this up, because we got another wonderful Artist Corner family member joining the wonderful show tomorrow. That's right, everybody. Our wonderful Captain Robert, Bob Goetting, is going to be here, and he has sent me so much work. So you guys bring a snack, have some fun, come for a wonderful trip as he's going to take us away on a journey through his artwork. I am so excited to have Bob. This has been a great, great weekend. Both Mando and Bob, who are just wonderful assets to the show. They love to talk, and I get really, really excited about that. We are so excited to welcome Bob. I will be literally sharing that out right now after the show is over. So please help me share this out. Not only this show, but also my wonderful promotions. I do see when you guys are doing that. And I appreciate that so, so much, you guys. It's like I said, not only for me, but my wonderful, beautiful guests. I appreciate that so much. And you guys can give me a follow. I guess you can follow me on Facebook. I can put that in there too, but you can follow me on X, where we're streaming live right now at Lady Hamilton AR1. You can also follow me on X, Truth, Pilled, Gabbed, and Facebook at Lady Hamilton Art. And then I also, this is new, streaming over here on YouTube for our art nights. You guys, please go over there and give it a subscription. That is free. And that's Lady Hamilton HH. Thank you so much. Let's give some super love to this amazing crew, because they are doing everything in their power to bring more people to this wonderful show 5 days a week. That's right. We stream Thursday through Monday, Health and Healing Thursdays, arts on Friday, Saturday, wonderful cooking, feeding your body and your soul on Sunday. And we have a lot of fun with Hope, Humanity, and fun clips on Monday with World View. So you guys come check that out. But my moderators are awesome, so please give them some love, starting with the amazing JJR SVL. You guys can follow him on Truth, X, Gab, Pilled, Getter, and Rumble. Our fantastic Tri-Stater, you guys can give him some love on X and on Truth. Our beautiful Nancy, let's give her some love on Truth and on X. Frosty Pimp, let's give him love on Truth and on X. And our beautiful Kim, let's give her some love on Truth. Thank you guys so much. Wasn't tonight so much fun? There are many artists on pills. Oh, wow. I need an artist. I'm working on that, JJ. They just sent me a voicemail, basically, because I didn't know that you cannot, on the PC, you cannot start a group that way. You have to do it from your phone. So I don't have the Pilled app downloaded on my phone, but they sent me a little voicemail message on how to download the Pill app on my phone. I didn't know. I thought I could set up groups off the computer, and they don't have that available off the desktop yet. You can only do it from the app. So I will be working on getting Artist Corner over there on Pilled and possibly Facebook as well, as we can share you guys out with as many places as we possibly can. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys had a great night. Good night, Mama Bear. She's awesome. She's from our Artist Corner over there, over on YouTube as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We are going to be going out tonight with a song, a different song from My Troubled Days. This is the one I had planned. Oh my goodness, I have got to find that now too, because I had it up. Isn't that funny? And then the power went out. So give me just 1 minute to load that back up. Oh, funny. Okay. And thanks for bearing with me during that. I'm so glad that Mando was able to carry the show during that. But we love My Troubled Days. And thank you so much for letting us play your music. I will see you guys tomorrow night with the wonderful Bob Goetting, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please come by and join us for another fantastic night of art. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Everyone be blessed. Have a great night. And I'll see you all tomorrow, right? Don't forget. Whoops, let me pause that. Don't forget to be the light, everybody. And like I said, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night.
Does anybody really know just how far things can go? The thin line between right and wrong, and then we truly went on, 'cause they're scratching at the door. Why not give in to temptation? Why not give in to temptation? Why not give in to temptation? I gotta walk my game. So where do I stand between lover and bad man? I guess the future is as blank as the heart you fake, 'cause they're scratching at the door. Why not give in to temptation? Why not give in to temptation? Why not give in to temptation? I gotta walk my game. Just to try to fix this. The gentle nudge into the abyss. You see, nothing compares to the lowest of the low, that dirty floor, 'cause they're scratching at the door. Why not give in to temptation? Why not give in to temptation? Why not give in to temptation? I gotta walk my demon. No, I gotta walk my demon. Yeah, I gotta walk my demon. No, I gotta walk my.
Satellite coming down in 3, 2, 1.